Today's meditation is the perfect way to wrap up our first week together. So welcome to day 7. Total balance is natural balance. In many ways, we all realize that being in balance is the best place to be. We talk about it all the time. I've talked about it for years, but getting there, well, that's another thing. In balance is where our burdens are lifted and our heaviness dissolves. Often, though, we try to get balanced in only one area or another in our lives. We work on our fitness and ignore our diet, or we focus on work but lose touch with friends and family. How do we achieve real, lasting balance? That's the question, my friends. Well, there is only one way I know to be true. By going to the very source of ourselves, the place that is beyond struggle and worry and effort. That is the beauty of being still and meditating. Because when we do, you open the door to wholeness. We get to move toward our inherent and natural confidence, our true sense of worthiness. And we bypass ego and all of our very human impulses to separate our lives into different and disconnected domains. When we reside and align with our source, we gracefully rebalance our entire system to a state of wholeness and peace. That is the place and space of lightness. And those of you who've been meditating with us, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. That is also the place where we shed the weight of our lives. So, again together, let's move toward that space of wholeness, of being complete. Deepak's going to guide us. We're going to meditate to complete our first week together.
Almost everyone now realizes that getting into balance is desirable, but they approach the problem one piece at a time. Society encourages a quick fix or magic pill approach to aging, weight loss, and other obsessive issues. But because all the pieces are interconnected, it's better to look at the whole body-mind system, because it's you, a whole person, who is carrying around any sort of excess weight. When you begin to think in terms of total balance, you are seeing yourself as a whole person. What does total balance mean? First, it means leaving nothing out. We all have parts of ourselves, something about our body or our personality that we aren't proud of. The natural tendency is to ignore perceived weaknesses and flaws. But self-care isn't about denial or rejection. It's about inclusion. Everything about you is included in the light of kindness and support. Second, total balance begins with root causes, not cosmetic touches. The root cause that we've been focusing on is an inner sense of lack. Realizing that we are already complete leads to total balance. In our meditation practice, we bypass the ego's tactics of denial and defensiveness, going to the very source of the mind, which has the ability to silently rebalance the entire system. Yet we can help this process along by making certain positive lifestyle changes. We have all learned the need for proper diet, regular exercise, stress management, and so on. The real problem isn't ignorance, it's non-compliance. Our massive tendency not to do what we know is good for us. The way around non-compliance isn't to force yourself to be good. It doesn't work, because the urges you push down will always return. The best motivation is inspiration. Here, the most basic inspiration you can offer is self-compassion. The kindest thing you can do for yourself is to nurture your personal growth. Total balance is achievable only when your awareness expands enough to show you who you really are. We call this place your true self. Your true self has a wonderful trait. It feels completely fulfilled simply by being here in this moment. Nothing more is needed beyond the simple experience of wakefulness in the light of the self. Then you have done more than inspire yourself. You have shed every burden that kept you from living in the light. As we prepare to meditate together, let's take a moment to consider our centering thought. My true self leads me to an inspired life. My true self leads me to an inspired life. Now let's prepare for our meditation. Make yourself comfortable and close your eyes. Begin to be aware of your breath and just breathe slowly and deeply. With each breath, allow yourself to become more deeply relaxed. Now, gently introduce the mantra, Om Supra Niti Swaha. Om Supra Niti Swaha. This mantra means the light of my own being guides my life forward. Repeat it silently to yourself. Om Supra Niti Swaha. Om Supra Niti Swaha. Om Supra Niti Swaha. With each repetition, feel your body, mind, and spirit open and receive just a little more. Whenever you find yourself distracted by thoughts, noises, or physical sensations, simply return your attention to silently repeating the mantra. Om Supra Niti Swaha. Om Supra Niti Swaha. Om Supra Niti Swaha. Please continue with your meditation. I'll mind the time, and when it's time to end, you'll hear me ring a soft bell. Om Supra Niti Swaha. Om Supra Niti Swaha. Om Supra Niti Swaha. It's time to release the mantra. Continue to sit restfully, inhaling and exhaling slowly. When you feel ready, you can open your eyes. As you continue with your day, contemplate this centering thought. My true self leads me to an inspired life. My true self leads me to an inspired life. Namaste.